See students, this is a very important question from parabola. Define a parabola and derive its equation in standard form. So definition can be written like this: a conic whose eccentricity is equal to 1 is called a parabola. So this is definition of a parabola. When asked in an exam or in a question, you can simply answer like that. But for you, I am going to tell you what is the meaning of a conic and eccentricity. Suppose this is a fixed line and it is a fixed point. Let us denote with S. This is a fixed line L. Now, if you take any variable point P, whose distance from this fixed line is PM, and this is what distance between S and P, the fixed point and the variable point. We can take the point anywhere. That's why I took here. You can take the point here, wherever you want. Now, the distance of this ratio of the distances of this particular point from the fixed point and the fixed line, that is SP by PM. This is called ratio of the variable point from the fixed point and the fixed line PM. Okay. Now, if this ratio is equal to a constant, let us suppose the constant as E. SP by PM. You have found distance between S and P and distance from P to this particular line as PM. Suppose you divided and you got a number. Suppose 1 by 2. Now take somewhere else, some Q. SQ by QM. That also we do. Suppose you get same answer. Then such points form a locus. And we say locus of P such that SP by PM is equal to E, always a constant. That particular locus is called as conic. I repeat again, locus of a point P such that SP by PM is equal to E. What is S? Fixed point, and L is fixed line. PM indicates the distance of P from M. P is not fixed here, P is variable. So locus of point P such that SP by PM is always equal to a constant, then such points from a locus are a figure called conic. And the fixed constant, this denoted E, it is called eccentricity. That is called eccentricity. And later, this fixed line is called directrix. This fixed line is called directrix, and the fixed point is called focus. Later, we name. So, I repeat again. If P is a variable point such that SP by PM equal to a constant always E, then locus of P is called a conic. So, these are the new terms which you listen in intermediate. Okay? Note down. Pause a bit. Now, let us derive the equation of parabola. Now, this is fixed line and this is focus of the parabola. This is directrix. This is directrix and this is focus of the parabola. Now, let us take a point P, SP, and here PM. Okay. Now, just now I told you, conic whose eccentricity is equal to 1 is called parabola. Means what? Here clearly SP by PM must be equal to 1. SP by PM, that eccentricity must be equal to 1. Note down. Okay. Now, how to derive the equation of parabola in standard form? First, write like this. Let S be focus, L be directrix of parabola. Okay, now let us draw a line through S perpendicular to L, and let Z be projection of S on L. Projection means nothing but foot of perpendicular. Projection means nothing but foot of perpendicular. Okay. Now what we do is, see here. Let us consider this as x-axis and this as y-axis. A line parallel to directrix. A line parallel to directrix. And let this line meet this one at A. At A. And we consider like this. Let Sx, comma, or Zx, comma, Sx you can take, or you can take Zx also, or Ax also, whatever it is, Ay be coordinate axis. Then obviously A will be what? Origin, isn't it? A will be origin. And also we are taking A point in such a way that A is midpoint of Sz. A is what? Midpoint of Sz. You can write a point here, that A equal to midpoint of Sz. And let Ax equal to coordinate axis. Then A will be origin. And also we suppose let A is equal to distance A. Let us suppose A is equal to this particular point distance A. Then ZA also will be equal to A, isn't it? Because A is midpoint of Sz now. So this is A, this is A. Therefore, S will be coordinates what? A comma 0 now. Because A is origin, this particular distance is A, and S is a point on x-axis. Every point on x-axis will be in the form of x comma 0. What is x? The distance of the point from the origin. Here A is origin, and distance from A to S is A. So S will be A comma 0, and Z will be what? It is negative side. It is opposite side of origin, this side. So its coordinates will be minus A comma 0. Then what will be equation of directrix? Equation of directrix L will be what? Very simple. L, now it is directrix which is parallel to AY, which is y-axis, and passing through minus A comma 0. So any line parallel to y-axis and passing through minus A comma 0 will be of the form x equal to x coordinate. X equal to x coordinate. I repeat again. Now Z is minus A comma 0. If you observe here, directrix is parallel to y-axis and passing through minus A comma 0. For coordinate geometry, we know that any line parallel to y-axis and passing through a point will be in the form of x equal to x coordinate. Its equation will be x equal to x coordinate of the point which it is passing. It is passing through minus A comma 0, whose x coordinate is minus A. So its equation is x equal to minus A or x plus A equal to 0. Okay. Now let P x1 or x comma y. Directly you can take x comma y, or you can take x1 comma y1, whatever it is, x1 comma y1 be a point on parabola. Then definitely SP by PM will be equal to 1. That is a condition for any point on the parabola. So cross multiplying SP equal to PM. Now what is SP? Distance between S and P. S is here and P is here. Applying distance formula, root of x1 minus A whole square plus y1 minus 0 whole square. PM means distance of x1 y1 from the line. PM is what? Distance of Px1 y1 from directrix x plus A equal to 0. Now this is root of x1 square plus A square minus 2ax1 plus y1 square, and the distance of a line from a point is what? Mod x1 plus A by root of 1 square plus 0 square. Actual formula is mod ax1 plus by1 plus c by under root a square plus b square, which you get in your straight lines in 1 bit. Okay, that formula we are applying here. Now let us square on both sides. Squaring on both sides. Squaring on both sides. This becomes x1 square plus a square minus 2x1 plus y1 square equal to x1 plus a whole square means x1 square plus a square plus 2x1 by here 1 only. 1 you can neglect. Now if you neglect 1, see the like terms, x1 square cancel, a square cancel, and take 2x1 that side, will have y1 square equal to 2x1 plus 2x1 is 4ax1. This indicates locus of p. Therefore locus of p x1 comma y1 is y square equal to 4ax, which represents equation of parabola, which represents equation of parabola in standard form. Now the basics which you need here is taking the coordinates of s as a comma 0, taking the coordinates of z as minus a comma 0. This comes from coordinate systems, and taking the equation of directrix as x plus a equal to 0, because directrix is parallel to y-axis and passing through minus a comma 0 means equation will be x equal to x coordinate. These points, these such points should be perfect, and also this is also a formula from coordinate geometry, coordinate systems, and this is formula from straight lines. These formula will be perfect. Okay, very important, note down.